Alrighty, I'm going to be doing a voiceover for these Falscara at home lash extensions. I got this in a PR box probably around like December, and I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'm just showing you what it comes with. It comes with a full like applicator. So these are all the individual lashes that it came with. Came with a couple different ones. That right there is called the Overnighter. More lashes. More lashes. You can choose like how dramatic you want them to be. And that is the remover, the glue remover. More lashes. And there you go, more lashes. And then this is like the starter kit essentially. That's kind of what I'm going to be using today. And then I did not know what this was, obviously. I don't even think I took a look at this PR box until today. But this is a mirror. This is actually what I ended up using to put them on because it was really nice mirror. Okay, so because I've never done this before, I am going to be reading the directions. Those are the ones I'm going to be using. So essentially what came in that is like the tweezers, the bond and seal glue, and then just a regular like natural set. Don't mind Isaiah in the background or Israel crying. But yeah, so essentially the directions tell you to apply the bond kind of at your lash line, and then add the lashes, apply the seal, and then if you want to reinforce it, you can use the all-nighter. However, as we go through this, I'm actually going to be giving you tips and tricks because this was the first time I did it, and it did not last as long as I thought it was going to last. So here you're going to see me applying the bond whenever I get started. So the bond is like this black glue substance or whatever. So with this one, I actually applied it to my whole lash, as you can see there. I don't think this was the best move, as I've done these in the last couple of weeks. I have found that applying it to the base is actually a lot more helpful. Because that's where the lash band is actually going to stick onto. So here I am just picking it up. It's actually fairly simple to use the tweezers and apply it. So you are going to apply this under your lashes, your natural lashes. If you've ever done strip lashes usually go on top of your lashes, your natural lashes, but these are going to go under. That was actually very scary for me. And a couple of times I did put some of the bond in my eye, and that did not feel very good. So be careful about that. I found that turning the lashes out and having the flat side of the tweezers kind of against my eye worked the best for me. So here I am struggling. So the first time you do this, you are definitely going to struggle. But once I got to my second eye, it was like very simple. But it stuck on pretty good. Here we go. We're doing the next one. Man. Okay, I did adjust. I moved it over. Alrighty, so I'm just going to place and use my tweezers to kind of make sure that it is attached. There you go, I'm moving it around. That was probably the hardest part, was making sure that it was attached in a straight line. So there's a couple of things. This is going to be blocking your view, but I should end up fixing that in a little bit. However, something that I didn't do on this time, but I did do on another try that I did, was I actually started applying glue to the tip of the lash band, as well as my eyelashes, but only on the base of my eyelashes at the top, versus this time I kind of applied it all the way through my lashes. And the time that I did after this, where I kind of got through the, you know, the mess ups, I only applied it on the base and it did last longer. So here you just see me kind of struggling. I ended up speeding this up just because it gets super repetitive of doing the same thing over and over again. But all the way through from start to finish, it's about 12 minutes. And that's not a long time to actually have your lashes done for a couple of days. So I recommend doing this like if you're going on vacation or something. So right here I kind of messed up and the glue kind of dried, so I just applied some more of the bond on there. Yeah, so like I mentioned, what is not shown here is how in the, like I said, I applied it to the band. That right there is the seal, so I'm gonna apply that everywhere. Another trick that I learned was actually applying the seal on the like top part of my lashes versus just the underside, because when I had applied the bond all over my lashes, the top part was still sticky. So applying the bond at the bottom, applying the seal under the eyelashes and over the eyelashes did help make it last longer. Here I am just doing the other eye. So here you're actually going to have a lot more visibility because I decided to move. Woohoo. Okay, and I actually got glue in my eye. So I have to clean that because it did burn. But yeah. So I begin again. This side was a lot easier than the time the other side. I think once you kind of get the hang of it, you kind of get it. The only problem that I had on this side was like how I positioned my hand. That was weird. So I ended up having to do this like cross body thing to kind of get it to stay, but I got it to stay. Don't mind me talking to Isaiah and Israel. That is why I did a voiceover. Yeah, look at how quickly that stuck, and it was like perfectly stuck on there. Like that was so fast. That's 3 out of the 5 that I usually put on there. So again, I usually put 5 little bands, strip bands, I don't know what you call them, on my eyelids, and it lasted longer. I think in the future, I think I'm going to try to cut them a little bit more so that I can put them a lot closer together and kind of customize it a little bit more. So here, as you can see, I just put it on the base, but in future videos, I actually put up the top too. And here is my final product. They came out so pretty. 10 out of 10 recommend.